guys. Hey. Oh. Hang on a second. I gotta move over. Are you gonna let me over or what? You gonna let me over? Dang, man. Never mind. Alright, I'm driving in Milwaukee right now, so I do like the driving down here, but it's probably a bad idea to try to do it while I'm shooting a video, but whatever. So I just bought a van. It's a 2001 Chevy Express extended cab, a G3500. So yeah, I'm excited. Like it's like I looked at the underside of it and nothing is leaking. All of the fluids are. The transmission fluid is great. It has only 105,000 miles on it. I get to take it home tomorrow. So today I kind of had a late start to the day because I worked last night. So I ended up sleeping in a little bit, and I called the guy back, and I spent, oh my goodness, a couple of hours in his office. Just finagling prices and just, oh my goodness, back and forth, and being laughed at was an awesome experience. It was awesome. I actually wasn't triggered, and I didn't feel like I had to cower. It was amazing. I think this goes back to the experience, a lot of experience with what do they call that? Where you go on a cruise and you have to go. Oh, it's timeshare seminar. You know, I sat in one of those for I think it was 4 hours. It might have only been 3.5, but that's a long time to be sitting at a table after. You know, and trying to be, you know, offer after offer after offer being thrown at you and saying no, like 20 different times. It's just, it's exhausting. So, I had such a good time though, and it's this really small dealership right outside of Milwaukee in the country. They had a dog and a cat inside. The cat, it's an outdoor cat, but it comes inside once in a while. And I'm tired, as you can see. I'm exhausted from the experience, but in a good way. And it just dawned on me, I did this by myself! I did it all by myself! And I'm so proud of myself. And oh my God! I can't believe it, I did it by myself! It's like, yay, hey, good job! And I think everybody should do that when they do something new or try something new or anything. And when it dawns on you that, hey, or maybe if it doesn't dawn on you, make sure you try to think that, you know, this is the first time I've ever done this. And, you know, yeah, I didn't know a lot or whatever, you know. I've learned so much just from talking to my mechanic and talking to people online about vehicles and vans and what to look for and this and that. I crawled underneath that van on both sides, in the back and the front. It is clean. It is so clean. I am impressed. So I couldn't believe how big it is. It's like I'm not gonna have any problem. No, none whatsoever. It's so big back there. So I can't wait to show you my new van. And yeah, I'm gonna trade this van in as part of the deal. He seemed very interested in my van, so I only had to go $200 above what he laughed at originally. So I feel really good about this deal, and I started out super low compared to what he was asking, and yeah, so I gave him more than half of the cash that that was required. So I feel good about that. So I'm gonna have a very small loan with the bank, and there's not gonna be any penalty fee for paying it off early if I decide to do that. And I'm not sure what I'm gonna do about that yet. But I'm so happy right now that I did this and completed it and got the fan that I know is gonna work and run and I'm gonna feel safe in before Mercury retrograde starts on the 30th. So yes, I know we're in the shadowing phase of it. We're coming into it, but that doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. So yeah, I really wanted to share my excitement because I'm just out of Milwaukee now, and it just dawned on me that, hey, I went by myself and I did this. I did this by myself, and I didn't have anybody come with me as like a security, blanket. Because I actually do that a lot. I need that, like a sort of like anxiety type thing, where I feel like if someone's with me, it's almost like holding my hand type of thing. It gives me like the courage to speak up, and it gives me, I don't know what it is. I think this goes back to how I was raised, and I was always by my mother's side. I never ever left her side. So whenever I had to have something done, or went to do something, I didn't know how to do it, so she would come and she would do it. She would do it for me. She wouldn't even show me how to do it, and there was nothing, no asking questions, and it was, you can't do this, so I'll do it, because I was made to feel like I was incapable of doing anything. So because of my mental capacity wasn't whatever. So yeah, but anyway, leaving that where it is, because I am super happy. And my goodness, trees, I love trees. There's so many different greens right now that I'm looking at, and I feel great. I feel super great. There's so much stuff that's coming out for me in this week and next week that I'm so excited to talk about and share. And I'm really glad that you're following along on my journey. And I'm so thankful that you like my videos and you share them. And that makes me feel super awesome. Thank you. And if you recommend any of them to anybody, that's cool too. This doesn't provide any sort of funding or anything, but for myself. But it helps. It helps make me feel like what I'm doing matters. So thank you so much. And I think that's it. I think that's all I got. But I do have something I want to say at the end of this, and I learned this from one of Teal Swan's videos. And if you don't know who Teal Swan is, you need to type her into Google and look her up. She taught me so much, and I've recovered from a lot of traumatic childhood, just bad stuff. So anyway, when every day you need to, if you have any sort of, let's just put it this way, everyone can use this technique. It's not special for anyone in particular. You do it. You try it. Because what's the harm in it, right? Every day, a couple times a day, when you are asking yourself any sort of question and you're second guessing yourself, or if you don't know what to do in a situation, or if you've got a couple of options and you're mulling them over, whatever the case may be, Ask yourself this one question. What would someone who loves themselves do? Not what would you do if you loved yourself, but what would someone who loves themselves do? It's an honest question. You can't, how can you deny any sort of honesty to that question? There's an authenticity that comes, that is carried with that question, especially if you speak it. So I really want you to try that. And let me know in the comments if you used it this week and how it worked for you. All right. Peace out. Love you. Bye.